We're back! Hey guys, welcome back to the Nichols Nook. I'm Jess.
I'm Chaz.
And today we kind of will just be sharing with you our life update. It has been quite the journey over this past year. So we are very happy to be back, and we just kind of want to share a little bit about what's been going on and some things that are coming up in our near future with you guys. So
you probably haven't seen me in a while, and that's because I was deployed.
Yeah, so really we haven't shared this before, but we are military, and a lot of you guys have been wondering what Chaz does, but right now we're just gonna share with you that we are military, and we live in a military community right now. But the reason that we haven't really been posting a lot together is because, he was deployed for almost 7 months. And during that time frame,
you were a single mom.
Yeah, I brought a 10-year-old, 9-year-old at the time, girl into our lives. Yeah. And so it has been quite the ride.
That was crazy because I remember you calling me while I was over there, which was 8 o'clock at night at my time, but it was really early before you were going to work.
We were 11 and a half hours apart.
And then you were like, what did you say? I think we're gonna, tomorrow, I'm gonna pick up the foster child.
I think tomorrow. I said, so do you remember this girl that was in my class last year? Yeah. And then he was like, well, yeah. And I said, so she might be coming to live with me tomorrow. So yeah, when you come home, you might have a foster daughter here at home, which ended up happening.
So yeah, and that one night, that phone conversation was like, okay, let's squeeze in a bunch of parenting things into one night. So how do we want to raise the little girl, and what kind of parents do we want to be, all squeezed into a very short time frame?
A day and a half.
Usually you have 9 months of pregnancy to come up with all those things, and before then hopefully. But yeah, so that was a very quick turnaround, and it was also very different coming home to that. So when I left, it was just me and Jess and Chief and Chewy, and then coming back to a 10-year-old little girl where y'all had your ways of routines, and I was just like, what do I do?
Yeah, and it was really hard for me at first too, but after a while we just started developing our own routines. And when Chaz came home, we had gymnastics and basketball and all of these things going on, and then we started the school year together. She helped me set up my new classroom, and so we just kind of had our own routines kind of going. And then Chaz came home and basically was immersed right into that, and just had to keep up with the girls. Keeping up with the Joneses.
So that's kind of why we're getting, I guess, back on track now. Now that I'm used to everything that we do here, I'm used to being a father, as weird as that is, a foster father, and it's fun. It's a blast. And now that we're working out those routines, we have more time to do things that we want to do.
Yeah, I know you guys have been really interested in the foster care updates, and I really do want to share those with you. So we will go ahead and film some foster care updates because we still have our little one here, and a lot has changed since the last time I talked to you, because now we have had her for almost 8 months, and so there is a lot that I can share. Obviously, there are some things that I can't share just due to privacy and confidentiality purposes, but there are some things that I would love to share with you guys, especially if you are kind of thinking about being a foster parent. Like Chaz said, this all happened for us in a day and a half. And the only reason that it happened so quickly was, well, I guess I can go into it in a later video, but I am actually listed as her kin. It is a fictive kinship because I was her teacher last year. So it's really an interesting situation. It kind of was expedited and went up to the state judge, and they did a very quick home inspection, and then she was here. It was pretty much overnight. It was crazy how fast it happened. So like you said, we really just didn't get a chance to even think about, okay, well, how are we going to do this? What kind of parents do we want to be? Just everything. We just kind of missed that whole process, but it turned out okay. And I think that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, I think we've learned a lot about ourselves, and so that when we have our own biological babies, and you know, maybe an adopted baby when we actually get there. You know, learn a lot about parenthood. So it's been really, really, I think, good for us. And God put this little one in our home for a reason.
Yes. Not just to make a difference in her life, but she has really changed our whole perspective on a lot of things too, and really just opened our eyes to a lot more than what we could have ever asked for or hoped for. And it's been a beautiful journey, and we definitely want to share it with you guys more. So.
All right, another really cool thing that just happened after I got back was I got orders to PCS. If you don't know what that means, that's a permanent change of station. So
moving!
We're moving! And where are we moving to?
We are actually moving very close to where we went to high school at. We are moving to Florida.
Where we met.
Yep.
Yeah, very
we went to high school, and we originally actually got orders there, and then they changed about, what, a few weeks ago?
Yeah, so it's extremely exciting.
Yay.
Especially after this winter. We've gotten a lot of snow. It's been miserably cold. So we're really looking forward to seeing the sun shining and the beaches and the warmer weather.
Although we have had fun skiing, but I don't need to live here my whole life. That's okay. Well, I can visit, but you know, I don't know. We'll have to see. I miss Florida. I do. So
I was born in Florida, grew up in Florida. So I'm a Florida boy, just ready to get back home. I have a lot of family down there, so I can't wait to go spend some time with them. Yeah. And also, like, I think maybe starting, you know, building a little nest or something, you know, like down in Florida, a permanent home. Well, not a permanent, because we'll probably move again, but, you know, we'll see whether we're renting or buying, you know, we'll see. I think we need to start looking at that. So yeah, there's a lot to check out in the next coming months. So we want you guys to be a part of it. So we're going to document it all and provide it on here for you. So if you haven't already, please subscribe so you get all those quick updates about our life. We're going to vlog everything and provide it for you guys.
Yeah. And I think it's just going to be kind of cool to document our journey just along the way, and then we will have those videos too to go back and look at and just share our journey with you guys. See if you guys are going through some of the same things we're going through. And also, if you're interested in the process of PCSing, this is kind of going to be our first real PCS move. So I think it was a little different us moving up here because Chaz was up in South Dakota about 2 years before I came up. We were not engaged, we were not married, we had been dating forever. I mean, we have been together now almost 11 years, 11 this October. Wow. So it just worked out that way. And by the time I got up here, you know, all of my stuff was separate, and it was just different. So now it will be really interesting to see what an actual PCS move is, from living on a military station to a new house in another state. It will be kind of interesting to just document that journey from packing and just everything that kind of goes with
it. So one thing that, if you guys are interested in, I guess, military aspects of life, if I say anything like PCS, an acronym, you know, please let me know. I'll explain it further. If you have any questions about the military and what it's like being in the military or being a spouse of a military member, please let us know. We'd like to provide as much insight as possible. Of course, there are things that I cannot go into detail about, rank and grade and my job duty status and stuff like that. So
but if you guys are interested, just leave a comment down below and we will do our best to answer your questions or make a video about it just to share a little bit more about that. So basically, we just wanted to share that with you and kind of give you a quick little life update as to what is kind of happening now.
Yes, and we're going to be on here a lot more for you guys. We want to be a lot more involved on this channel. Jesse has a second channel. However, we're going to start paying a lot more, or delving into this channel a lot more. Alright guys, well, I'm extremely excited to start producing more content for you guys. That is one of our major goals and New Year's resolutions, to really focus on the Nichols Nook and get it running again, because we love doing this. We love documenting our journey and hopefully building a community of for you guys. You know,
you guys are our YouTube family, and we want to take you along on our journey with us.
All right, well, I think that's it. Until next time, please subscribe.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.